Yo, 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 yo. It's just cold. What's good, peoples? What's good? Let's play some music. We're going old school. Old school. I'm house sitting at the moment, so just streaming off the laptop, you know. Why's that stopped? How's the sound? How's the sound? The sound okay? It's not bad. That's good. That's good. Alright, let's get it cracking. Let's look at these charts. So, because I've been sort of running around all morning, I haven't done a proper full daily analysis. So, let's do the daily analysis right here, right now. So, gold on the daily, super bullish, as per usual. Now, the daily candle doesn't have a bottom wick, which is always a concern to me because I believe price can drop down and create that bottom wick. It might not be today, could be today. If not today, could be tomorrow. But at some point, gold is going to come back and make this bottom wick for this daily candle. 4 hour. Now, the 4 hour has respected the previous high, broken the previous low. It has. So, I mean, it's going to be very important to see how this current 4 hour candle closes. Very important. So, I mean, like yesterday, we broke that low. So, the next one could fill the wick. And then the candle after that. Well, the candle after that did break the low as well, but it didn't break the previous 4 hour low and then push back up. I'm kind of anticipating something similar like that happening today. Now, usually I look for 4 hour support and resistance levels to retest. So the first retest level has already been hit. This previous 4 hour resistance. We've come down, tapped it, and we've kept pushing. So we still have 1 hour and 20 minutes left in this candle anyway. So we'll see. Like I said, closing at 1 hour and 20. So I'm very curious to see how this candle is going to actually close. The next level I'll be looking at would be this support. Now it seems like a big drop. But I mean, gold can do 1,000 pips in a day, easy. In a candle, I think this candle yesterday was about 1,000 pips. Nearly, look, 890 pips. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Alright, so on the 30-minute time frame, looks like we've got a candle. I wouldn't really call it a continuation pattern because this previous 30-minute candle is not, it's bullish, but it doesn't have a strong body. So I wouldn't like it. But this was a massive rejection we had here on the 10 o'clock candle. So I actually took these sells. And I'm not going to lie, the sells were kind of based on a couple things. New 4-hour candle opening. Sorry. It's based on the new 4-hour candle, respecting the previous high, breaking the low, and then dropping down. Pretty much a clean range. Only took 100 pips because I was anticipating a retest of even Asian highs, and then maybe if it closed below to continue down. But I actually didn't really, it wasn't a strong closure below, especially after this rejection with it pushing back up. I just closed 100 pips, took the break of this low, 100 pips down. Really nice, simple trade. And then also, another reason I took the sells was because when I checked market this morning, let me see if I can make it a bit bigger. Yes. So I was on market this morning and it had a bullish target of 42.10. So obviously price hit that target and then it closed right on the target. It pretty much closed not on the target and below. So I thought, okay, this is going to be a great place for a pullback. It didn't quite come back to the pullback level. This level hasn't changed, 4100. It hasn't changed. It's stayed the same. And then, yeah, I wasn't expecting it to come all the way down. So I just closed 100 pips and then let it go. But we'll see now. We'll see what gold wants to do. I kind of, right now I'm just looking at the structure on gold. If it decides to continue bearish, like if we're going to start forming a bearish structure, like we've got a high, we've got a low, we've got a lower high now. So if we can push below this low, then we've got a pullback from the highs. Alternatively, if we can get back up to 42.10, then I think we just continue bullish. Alright, GJ. Echo, what's going on, Echo? How you doing? Echo? How you doing? GJ just kind of ranging. Daily's pushed down, didn't break the previous low. We're barely bullish. 4-hour structure looks like it might be transitioning to an uptrend. We've got a low, higher low. If we break this previous lower high, then I think we can go up. But I've been saying that since yesterday. I think GJ was going to push back up. With GJ, obviously, it's a very, very, very slow mover. So I won't be surprised. It's going to take his time and go up. Sorry. But we'll see what happens. Look, we didn't close above Asian highs, so I would need price to push above. I'm looking for some buys. I need a closure above. I need a breakout. I need a good breakout about 202.3 to continue up. Anna, what's going on? Hope the markets have been treating you well. Hope the markets have been treating you well. You've been taking these gold buys. You've been catching these gold moves. Crazy moves on gold recently. Crazy. So much opportunities. It's insane. Gold has been too nice recently. Too nice. Alright, I'm not really... GJ is not... I'm not a fan of GJ. If it continues down, maybe to the Asian lows. But I like the 4-hour structure on GJ. It looks more like it's gonna push up. Rosie, you want GJ buys? Yeah. Maybe. To me, it looks like, just based on the 4-hour time frame, it looks more bullish. Just based on the 4-hour. If it pushes up. Haroon, what's going on, man? What's going on? So what do we think, guys? Gold is going to keep pushing, or we're going to get more of a pullback? I would like more of a pullback to get a better buy entry. So maybe a retest of this support again. You know, we keep wicking down into it. Look, wick down and then pushed up. Ideally. If it doesn't come all the way down, then maybe one of these supports. Right here. Or here. You know, if these levels hold, then I think we get a rejection back up. If they break, well, we don't have a clean range until we get below 41.76. And it's not even a massive range, but I mean 200 pips. It's like one candle with gold these days. But I would be aiming for Asian lows. Definitely. But we're getting new highs every day. Every single day now we're getting new highs with gold. Where am I? I'm at my brother's house at the moment. So he just got a new place. And I was a kind enough sister to say, oh, you know, if you have any deliveries, I'm around, you know, I don't mind. I'll wait at your house, you know, so you can get your stuff together. Here I am. Waiting on deliveries. I know, right? So that's why it sounds very echoey. I'm in the living room, and he just has a sofa. I'm in like the living room slash kitchen. It's a decent space. It's nice. Ooh, gold. We're continuing down. So I'm back to the laptop just for today, and then tomorrow I'll be back at my lovely PC. Back at my PC streaming from there. So yeah, it's a bit different today. Back to how it was back in the day. That's what sisters are for. Yeah, apparently. Apparently. I wasn't gonna bring my whole PC here. No way. But you know, I wasn't trying to miss the stream. It's been lively recently. Been feeling the vibes. You know, let's catch some trades. So did anyone catch any of these sells this morning on gold? I know we had a guy in the Discord that missed it, the 5 minute. Lost $20 on gold. Tried to scalp it. Do you know what? You have to be super quick, like in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't feel like you can really hold gold, because when I took these sells here, we didn't break the high, closed bearish, pushed up, retested this resistance, broke this low, I got into the sells. I was expecting just, pull back to Asian highs or just to the bottom of the range. I closed 100 pips because, when gold pulls back, it pulls back so quick. It pulls back so quick. Alright, so I just responded to Winfinity. Echo said sells make me nervous. Why do sells make you nervous? Sells shouldn't make you. No trade should make you nervous. If you're nervous taking a trade, it's because you haven't fully prepared for it. No trade should make you nervous. So gold is too bullish. I get that. I do. So you don't want to try to call the top. I get that as well. I get that. So for me, I'm not trying to call the top. The way I see it is, if I'm looking for, like, obviously gold is very bullish, but I'm considering structure. That's what I'm looking for, structure. Hold on. I'm going to change this. Yeah, for me, I'm looking for structure. So if it makes a high, it has to pull back somewhere, create a resistance to then, maybe retest the highs. That has to happen somewhere. So I'm looking at it like, what do I normally see for when price is going to pull back? I'm looking for resistance forms. I'm looking for candles to start trending bearish, and that's what made me take the sells this morning. Because if you look, like I said, we got a resistance formed. The next candle that formed the resistance in respect to the previous high, we got pretty much equal bodies. And then the next candle also pushed up respect to the high, broke this low. So now we started to trend down. So for me, that was three things. Three things that signaled a pullback. Resistance formed, respecting the previous highs, and broke the low. Boom, boom, boom. Get some sells. And then there's a clean range to the left. and we've got no structure coming up here. So we needed a bit of a pullback to create a support if price was going to continue up. So now from here, if it created a support higher low and then continued bullish, obviously the bullish structure is looking super good. Like we've got boom, boom, boom. And then I'd anticipate that price would come up. If it came up, broke the high, made a new high, I'm still looking for bullish structure to continue. You know? But right now, instead of that happening, we've got a high, we've got a low, now we've got a lower high. So if we're gonna start pulling back, I want to see what price does at these levels here. You know? I'm looking at what price does here. So we could retest there, come up. We could retest here, come up. You know? So I'm looking at old support levels and see what price does when it gets there. So if this level gets broken, then I'll delete that support, look at the next one. If this one gets broken, I'll delete that, look at the next one. And then just start creating ranges as price continues. So it's literally just trading structure. But obviously, I do have a main bias. Gold is bullish. So I'm looking for the best place to get into some gold buys. That's what I was gonna do. Had a nice little playlist the other day. Where is that? I want that back. Yeah, this playlist is nice. Alright, so what are we thinking, guys? Today we looking for gold buys. We're looking for more of a pullback on gold. Well, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? Rosie, need more information? Okay. Benny's looking for buys. In fact, let's do a... Show Infinity, this market website. Echo, still looking for buys. Cool. Me, I want buyers. I do want buyers. I mean, yesterday. So yesterday, what happened yesterday? Yesterday with gold. So yesterday gold on the 4 hour was looking for it to come down and retest. So this was the 2 o'clock candle that opened. So it broke the low, but it didn't fill this previous 4 hour wick. It didn't fill the wick. So I was looking for gold to come down just a little further, retest this old support here or here. No, I think it was this support, sorry. It was this support where we come down twice and tapped. It looking for buys but hoping for good entry. Yes. So gold had come down, tapped this support twice. I was looking for the new 4 hour candle to come down, do the same. Respect this low. Feel the wick but respect the low. And then push up. But instead we created this weak, it's like sort of like a doji, weak bodied 30-minute candle. We came down, retested, and then pushed back up, pushed up. So I said before the stream ended, if gold closed above, back in this Asian range, then I'd be looking for the buyers. Back above the Asian range and above this support, I'd be looking for the buyers on gold. And it did buy up. It took its time. It did take its time. I got in about, it was 41.30. So about here. I got in once we broke this high. And it took a while. I wanted it to go all the way back up. I was looking for it to come all the way back to 41.79, and it took forever. So I ended up getting out at 41.40. Yeah, only closed 100 pips. I remember it was struggling. It was struggling to even retest this first resistance. So I just got out. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm gonna close this 100 pips. I don't like trading too late into the afternoon. I really don't. And the way gold was acting here, like, you know, these top wicks, it was pushing, it was coming back down. It just wasn't the best price action. And then to my surprise, I woke up and gold was at 4,200. 42 bloody 100. So let me go back to where we are. Asian session gets all the moves. It seems so. But it didn't tap 4,200 until London. So it was around here. So I'm not gonna lie, I did attempt some buys. I just closed that break even because I got in on this candle. I was like, alright, gold's pushing. It's gonna break 200, like 4,200, and then pop. So it broke the high. I got in, and it was struggling. It just didn't push. So I said, you know what? Just in case we get a massive pullback, let me just close it and then just wait. And then the next candle just shot up, which was really annoying. But, you know, pretty much break even. I think I lost like maybe $1 or $2. It was like spread, if anything. But yeah, it wasn't nice. It was really struggling. nice little thing. See, GJ's moving up, but it's slow. It could have closed above. I just want to see the price get above 202.3. If you can get a nice retest on gold for the buyers up. I think it's going to depend on the new 4-hour candle, honestly. That's what it's going to be. If we don't get a continuation pattern. Smokey, what's going on? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing, man? How you doing? We got to make up for that trade you missed earlier. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't get FOMO. But I really do hate when I've planned a trade and I've missed it. And it's not a fear of missing out. It's just the fact that I planned it and missed it. I can't stand that. It gets under my skin. You know, people say don't have emotions when trading. Like, you're allowed to feel stuff. You're allowed to be annoyed. As long as you don't revenge trade, you know? Honestly, it's the worst, especially when it exceeds my expectations. Yo, I did not think that. Well, I don't know if you saw. I only closed 100 pips. Because I was planning to come to where I am now, come to my brother's house. So I was like, let me just get in and out. I don't want to be traveling, driving, and trading, trying to watch the position and whatever. When I got here, I saw the candle had wicked all the way down. I don't know if you guys do this, and I try not to, but I always calculate how much I've missed, how much money I've missed. This is a 430 pip drop. Insane. So I got 100. I got 100 pips out of it. I ain't mad, because 100 pips still ain't nothing light. But I missed 300 pips. 300 pips. But I didn't plan for it, so I'm not bothered, you know what I mean? I'm not bothered. I'm glad with the 100 I took. That pullback was super quick, man. Like, the thing is, I didn't even see it when it was down here. I saw it when it was back up here. I saw it when it was pushing back up. Yeah, 100%. Taking over 100 pips is still like, I'm not mad at all. Echo, I calculate missed profits. Encourages me to hold. Do you know what? That's why I started doing it. Especially, well, I don't do it so much for if I've closed the full position, but when it came to closing partials, that's when I started to calculate how much I could have had instead if I held the whole position rather than close some. So that's the only time that I would do it. Yeah. But then the reason I started closing partials was to be able to hold my trades for longer, because at first, when you're scalping, back in the day anyway, scalping, I was only looking for 10, 20 pips. Like 10 pips was good. But now there's so much more volume in gold. 10 pips is seconds. It's seconds. So yeah, what I'd do is I'd close partials and then I'd leave the runner and see how long I could hold the runner. Do you know what I mean? And then I get more comfortable holding the positions for a bit longer. But to be honest, on stream, I don't really hold that long. I just want to lock in, secure the bag and then move on. GJ's pushing up. Oh, look at that. It is finally broke the Asian highs. Okay. I think GJ's going to retrace this whole drop, I think it's going to retrace the whole drop. I don't know when, but I think it does. Let's see if we get something like we got yesterday, where the 4-hour candle closed bearish. We pretty much filled most of it and then we pushed back up. Let's see what gold does. So yeah, it still looks like we're gonna we've got more of a pullback to come on gold, I think. If we can break below. Yeah. I want a strong, not a massive, but just a strong candle body for the 4-hour. And then, like I said, maybe a wick fill. Because the daily still doesn't have a bottom wick. Like, the daily candle just opened and went straight up. So I think we've got to come down and make that bottom wick. It's only 500 pips away. Yeah, I'm looking for it to come a bit lower first. Yes, 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 yes. I'm still bullish. But I do want to pull back. Damn, look at that. Oh, here we go. Right, how far are we dropping? So I said as soon as we start breaking these levels, I'm going to remove them. So that first one's gone. We're going to push down. I'm going to delete this one and then look for a retest of 41.76 and see if it holds. So I'm looking for bias from either 41.76 or 41.56. Maybe even steeper if we can get this daily bottom wick. Benny said 500 pips seems like a big drop. I mean, gold could do it though. Gold can do it. You mean to make a daily bottom wick? I think that's 500 pips away, isn't it? That's not that bad, you know. Gold could push down. I mean, it could be 2 4-hour candles. You come down. It's not that far. I mean, look, we got 200 pips away from it already. It's just this candle here in one candle. Look, 470 pips in this one candle here. So it's not crazy. Alright, so we haven't cleared this first support yet. Not yet. Alright, nice. So yeah, we're clearing the support. Now looking for 41.76. Let's see if that holds. So I was saying this, like below this support, it has the cleanest range down, as in we don't have these minor supports to the left. We've got 200 pips. So I wouldn't even mind taking some sells below here. It's a shame there were no setups here. Yeah, I mean, these sells down were pretty nice. They were nice, weren't they? Be up 100 pips by now already. Went up 100 pips already. But yeah, I don't like selling into supports. I need supports to be broken. You know, I need breakouts. Clear the support and then, yeah. But we're creating a nice clean range to the left. If gold did want to buy back up. But let's see. Oh, 1 second, the door. Might be the delivery. Sorry guys, delivery came. Yeah, it's a shame gold moves without any prior warning. Facts. Facts, okay, so we still didn't quite reach this support. It's not a bad thing. Let me tell my brother his stuff's here. Go home now. What did GJ do? Did GJ close above? Ooh. Rosie, still thinking about these buys? I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I mean, it could fill the wick. I think the 4 hour probably makes it look better, but I'm going to wait for the next 4 hour candle. Because I know this GJ push up is going to be a long trade. And if it is going to continue, the next 4 hour candle should break the high, make a bottom wick, break the high and keep pushing up. So I'm going to wait for that. For GJ, see if I can get the first GJ trade this month. Oh my god, gold tapped right into the support. Crazy. Man, if this is the push back up right here after this retest, crazy. That's not crazy, but I wasn't expecting a retest. I would have preferred if the previous candle sort of closed a bit closer to the support. Because then, I like to take, the next candle, making the bottom wick, and then taking the flip. I mean, it's not a bad place right here. But I think now I'm just going to wait for the new 4 hour candle to open and then take it from there. Because I do expect the new 4 hour candle to make a bottom wick. Obviously. I kind of want the daily to have a bottom wick too. But look. Right now, all I can see on gold is bearishness. Not all bearishness, but the retest, perfect place to retest. So push back up and then a new 4-hour candle, make a top wick, and then continue driving down. That's that. Gold looks like it's creating a higher low. I'm in at 41.85. Nice. You in the buys, yeah? Is it buys? You're in buys, I presume? If I was gonna take some buys, for me it would have been at the flip of this candle. That's where I would have liked to take them. So after the retest of the support, as price was coming back up, I would have taken an entry there. But I didn't even see it. I was looking at GJ, it happened too quick. But I probably wouldn't have taken it anyway. I wouldn't have taken it. I'm gonna wait. I like the idea of it, but I'm gonna wait for the new 4-hour candle. So I want the next 4-hour candle to just make a bottom wick, and then as that candle's flipping back up, I'll get in. So looking for maybe it to come down, retest maybe here. Or not even all this far, just make a bottom wick and then continue up. That's what I'm looking for, because I think it respects this previous low here. And then catch some quick pips. Because if it's only making a top wick and then it wants to drive back down, I think it'll still make a decent top wick. So it'll be enough to catch like, maybe 30, 40, 50 pips. That would be the plan. Let's see what market's saying. So bullish target for today, 42.45, which is not bad. Not bad. Not bad, 42.45. Let's make this smaller. Oh, it's too small. There we go. What could push price here? Where's the little thing? It normally has a little, there we go. Oh, so we had some Fed speeches today. Let's have a look. Alright. Fed speeches. What day is it? Wednesday. Oh, this afternoon. Or this evening nearly. Okay, we've got Empire State Manufacturing Index. That was just now. Good numbers. Which is typically... Let's see. What says it was orange folder. So, obviously wasn't very high impact. Spiked down and started pushing up anyway. Didn't look like any news price action. I'm out at break even after 20 pips. I take all risk. Got you, got you, got you. So you don't close partials. You just go to break even after 20 pips and then just let it run. Is that how you do it, Smokey? So let's see what market's saying. So it estimated it was minus 7.5. It was well off. Well off. So higher than forecast should be bearish for gold, which it wasn't. Lower than forecast should be bullish for gold. Obviously it came out nice and high. But yeah, like I said, red orange folder news, so usually start taking partials once I'm over 50 pips. Cool, cool, cool. Listen, break even is better than a loss. Break even is still a win to me. Honestly, I need to take more break even trades. Only thing with gold is, with gold, the way it swings up and down 20 pips, I couldn't move to break even after 20 pips. Especially even, I mean, man, my trade history, yeah, when I do take partials, it's like a recurring theme is I'll close partials and then price will come back to my entry, my run will hit break even, and then price will continue. It's like a trend with me. So I can never just go break even without taking partials off the table. It's very rare that happens. Very rare that happens. That's what I was looking at. What can push price here? Fed speeches hinting at dovish policy support. USD. Okay. Right, gold does love to do that. Always, always. Geopolitical tensions and inflation fears boost safe haven demand. Weaker US employment data could lead to rate cut expectations. Okay. Always. I mean, even this candle right now, where's it going? You pushing up? You going down? What are you doing? The indecision is crazy. Echo, I want a bit more of a drop, to be honest. Okay, you want more of a pullback? Okay. And that's okay. What's GJ doing? Oof. I'm not messing with GJ. All right, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream at 2 because I need to go home and it's cold here. Getting cold. And I think I might be looking at entries maybe on the 2:30 candle anyway. 2:30, 3 o'clock. Let the 4 o'clock candle set up a bit. Like if gold closes below here, where's the 4-hour low? We'll see here. We've got a clean range down on the 1 hour all the way to the daily flip. Interesting. Echo, more of a pullback might be a good look. I can't believe we're all the way up in this price though. Still, I expected to be sort of in the mid 4200s this morning because every Asian session gold has just been pumping. I mean, it did yesterday, but I thought we'd be a bit higher up. We sort of kind of tested in the 4200s and then came right back out. Right, you know what gold's gonna do? Last 5 minutes of the candle, that's when we're gonna see some volume right before the candle closes. Might be going down to test yesterday's highs again. Where's yesterday's highs at? Okay, 41.80. I think gold is going lower than that. If gold pulls back, I think it's going lower. Like, especially when it breaks the 4-hour low. Yeah, I think we go a little bit lower. Where's this 30-minute candle going? Now, if we close back above Asian highs, because once we broke out, we haven't closed back in the Asian range, you know? So if we close above 41.90, I don't even know if we get much more of a pullback. So let's see where gold closes. Might be creating a higher low. Or might just be retesting yesterday's high, like Smokey said. Or we just keep pushing up. I'm ready for whatever gold wants to do. We need gold to give us some pips. Oh yeah. We still got so much time left in the day. There's always going to be opportunities. 100%. I don't doubt it. It's just where and when. How and when, even. Not where. Is it going to be buys? Is it going to be sells? Is it going to be the next 4 hour candle? Is it going to be 4 hour candle after that? Gonna be biased for me. It's funny. You really want these buyers, huh? Charge my phone. Ooh, closing back above 41.90, above the Asian highs. This is like the BS that gold does. Now, I would have been in the same situation as Smokey. I would have closed some partials though, would have come back to knock me out and then continue pushing up. I hate when gold does that. I hate when gold does that. But it looks like this support is pretty strong right here. This is the one. This is the one. But look, last 5 minutes of the candle, that's when we start getting that, the movement. Don't do that. Yeah. Oh, 1 minute. 1 minute to go. Where are we closing gold? Alright, so quite a strong closure. Right on Asian highs, pretty much. Where did it close exactly? So maybe bottom wick, reflip the highs, push up. Let's see. If it makes a decent bottom wick, then flips bullish. And have a little buy stop here. If the stop loss stays below 100 pips, if it goes down to 81, no bueno. I'll just delete the stop and then just wait. I'm looking for about 120 pips. Stop loss is a bit lower, so 90.6, but yeah, it's around there on my actual broker. So let's see how it goes. Stop loss right now would be about 70 pips, 74 pips to be super precise. Has hourly flipped to buyers? Not yet. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're waiting for. Waiting for the hourly candle to flip. So if this does, so look, we've closed right on the Asian highs. We've rejected this support a couple times. 4 hours making a bottom wick right now. As long as price doesn't come down too low, it might even just retest this support here, this candle. But as it flips, I'm gonna use the entry candle, lowers the stop loss. I'm looking for price to push up. But I'll probably lock some in once it gets to maybe like 30 pips. About 30 pips, I'll lock some in, 30, 40 pips, and then just let it run. So stop loss is still below 80 pips right now. Stop loss is around 78 pips. I really like a stop loss more than 80. I don't. But, you know, gotta take what the market gives you, right? Just waiting for this 4 hour to flip bullish. No top wick? Exactly. Gotta make one, yes. That's what I'm banking on right now. That, you know, we're just making a bottom wick right now. And then when we flip and make the top wick, we drive up. You know, we've got pretty strong support here. Strong candle body. Smaller wicks. It looks good, it looks good. It looks good. Oh, it was about 10 pips from entry there. I just hope I don't get slipped like crazy. Alright, we're moving, we're getting close. Damn. That came like within 0.4 of a pip, 0.4 pips. It's like 4 pips. Crazy. And now we're back to 40 pips away. Come on, Goldie, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, 6 pips away. When this thing actually flips and drives up, I know it's going to slip me into this position. I already know. So because I always get slipped, especially with buy stops, if I'm taking market entries, I'm good, of course. But with buy stops, I put my entries just slightly a bit lower. Just slightly a bit lower. Just because I know I'm going to get slipped into positions. PJ's looking good. How close can it get without just flipping? It's crazy. It's crazy. Coming within a couple pips. Oh, 2. There we go. And entered in. How much did it slip me now? That's the next question. 3 pips. Crazy, right? 3 pips slip. Alright, so stop loss I'm gonna put below the entry candle. I have to adjust it on my broker a little bit. Alright, up 20 pips now. I really want it to come back up to the highs, but I'm gonna start managing my risks like way before, you know, it goes. There we go, 30, 40, damn. Alright, I'm gonna close some partials here at 40 pips. Oh, 50, alright, oh, damn. Alright, I can't even close some of this yet. Alright, 50 pips, shit. Alright, I've locked in some at 50. Jeez, that moved quick as hell. That was moving, wasn't it? Alright, I've closed 8%. Stop loss to break even. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go, Goldie. Alright, so we're just running a runner now. Closed at, it's a bit higher than this. Where is it? About 50 pips. I can't bother to make it exact, but it dropped back a little bit from the 60. So yeah, 50 pips, about 50 and change I managed to close. Now just let the runner run. Woke up to gold at 4,200. Yeah. Yes, sir. Same. And then this happened after the 4,200. Crazy drop. Now this could just be a 4-hour top wick, or we could be pushing back up to the highs. I prefer the latter, prefer it push up to the highs, but I'm very aware that gold has been creating a downtrend structure from these highs. So that's why I'm in and out. What's good, Ash? What's good? No daily bottom wick, facts. I've been talking about that all morning. All afternoon I've been talking about that. No bottom wick on a daily. I don't think there is one. I actually don't think there is one. I don't think it's even small. I just don't think it's there. I actually just don't think it's there. So even the pullback, I wouldn't even be surprised if gold did want to drop back down a bit. But then I think the reason I'm leaning more towards the buy is that we're not really closing below Asian low. Once we broke out, look, we kind of closed below, just about, push right back out. We push down and then push right back out again. It's, you know, it's a bit all over the place, gold right now. It's a bit all over the place. But I can see the sells and I can see the buys. I can see both. If this is just the 4-hour top wick, then like I said, I'm happy to take the 30-40 pips it makes from the top wick, and then if it wants to sell, then cool. I've been in and out. Ooh, okay. Go runner go. Go runner go. I don't know, man. Don't look like gold really wants to push up much more. So it's taking its time. That bottom wick is coming today or tomorrow. Yo, I prefer it be today, honestly, just so it's out the way, so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. But you know, gold's gonna do what gold's gonna do, right? Oh, do you know what? Once this trade gets back to 50 pips, I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close at 50 and call it. So I got it on 41.96. Go on, just get there. I want to go back to my house. So close, so close. Now I don't want to go back up. Go on, 20 pips. Quick 20 pips. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Like 10 pips from break even. So close. Alright, there we go. Break even. Jeez. Took his time, didn't it? I think once I saw that it wasn't really giving that push, that's what I wanted to get out at. Like, just close the runner at 50 pips. But it's all good. It's all good. Alright, guys. I'm going to leave it here. I need to go back to my nice warm house now. I'm cold. I'm cold and hungry. Like, there's no kettle here. But, you know, trying to be a good big sister and stuff. But yeah, still looking for the rest of the session. I'm just very aware that gold doesn't have a bottom wick. The 4 hour candle, we had quite a strong pullback on the previous 4 hour. We did break that low. To me, it kind of seemed like this current 4 hour is just making a top wick. And we might get a bit of a wick fill. That would be great. If we do fill this wick and break the low, I think we come down further, make a bottom wick for the daily. And then I don't know how far it drops. I mean, ambitious. Down to 4,100 to me is a bit ambitious. But, you know, gold's going to do what gold wants to do, right? Gold's going to do what gold wants to do. But I would be looking for maybe a retest of the daily flip, longer bottom wick, and then we continue pushing back up. Because my bias is still mainly bullish. GJ, I'm not touching GJ because GJ is doing GJ things. Sorry, Rosie, I don't have the buy hope for GJ. But yeah, guys, back tomorrow. Back to normal. Be in my lovely house, my lovely PC, and then, yeah, we'll hopefully catch some more pips. But well done if you caught that trade today. We waited patiently. And, yeah, we took the buys, got the pips. Locked in the profits. And yeah, hopefully we can do it again tomorrow. Peace.